If you're a reseller and you are new to the Real or would like to start selling or consigning, I should say, on there, this is definitely a beginner video. I'm going to do an update of my very first month, what I sent in, what they accepted, and what has sold. And you guys stay tuned. My name is Wendy. I am a part-time reseller. I am a full-time postal clerk. So this is kind of a business model that I'm trying to get into, is having somebody else photograph, post, and sell my items for me, even if it means a lower return. And the Real does sell mostly designer stuff. So the stuff that they sell is going to sell for a little bit more. So fingers crossed it'll be good. Let's just say I sold quite a few things my first month. I sent them in 2 boxes. Forgive me, I am in my husband's closet office. We call it his cloffice, and it's kind of got a glare. Looks like a ray of sunshine, like right. I don't know how to get rid of it. But this is where I needed to plug in my computer. For some reason, my MacBook isn't charging properly, so it's hooked up. Anyways, I reached out to them to get a label to send some stuff in, and the girl, concierge girl or whatever that they assigned me, her name is Ellie. She's awesome. She messaged me back, and because I was unsure of a few things, like I had a Gucci dress. What was wrong with it? I forget. There was some issues with it. Maybe the size. Same with the Chiara Boni. I don't even know how to say the name. Dress. They didn't have a size either, and I know ThredUp won't take things without sizes, but the Real does. They just measure and guesstimate, and they do a pretty good job. But so she told me to go ahead and send them in anyway, and they accepted both of them. So I was pretty surprised. And one of them did sell already. The other one hasn't quite gone live, so I bet it will sell pretty fast as well. But she told me that they had a promotion because I didn't send my things in right away. She said, if you send them in by November the 30th, there's a promotion going on that if we accept 10 items, you'll get $100 site credit if they're received by this day. So I sent in a lot. It says 76 on here. I didn't send, but I want to say it's like 50. I forget, 50 something. I'm not sure. I need to keep better total and inventory of everything that I sell and send in, but I had a spreadsheet and for some reason I saved over it, so I'd have to redo it. Anyways, I'm terrible. I'm a terrible reseller. Very unorganized. I'm chaotic. I don't have time. That's why I'm trying to let other people do it for me. But I sent in a box 20 something and a box with like 30 something. One on the 29th of November and then the next one on the 30th. So I wanted to be sure they accepted at least 10 items. I did send some things that weren't on their list. I know some people say that they've had luck. I didn't send anything that they didn't actually have that brand listed on their website. So they accepted them at one point or another. But yeah, I just got that box back of the things they didn't accept. They waited till they accepted everything they were going to accept, and then they mailed everything back in one box. And everything came in dust bags, which was pretty awesome. And I am using a site called Loom to video these, and I have to do it in 5-minute increments because I don't have the professional version. So I will save it and then I will do another one and then put them together. About out of 5 minutes. So got 5 more minutes. um, I guess I can show you first what they didn't accept. Like I said, I got them back today or yesterday. Let's see. I know they had some K. Unger stuff on their website. So I sent them this beautiful K. Unger. There's the label. It is a leopard dress. I mean, yeah, leopard print like sheep dress. It's gorgeous. They didn't take that. So since they didn't take the other one, they also didn't take this K. Unger. It is 100% silk. It is like a tan gingham. It's a really cute blazer jacket. I didn't take that. Of course, they said it's not on their designer list. A lot of people I've heard, they still send some stuff in. Sometimes they take it. And they actually have taken some items that that I sent in. They didn't take this Lafleur. It is just a little black little cardigan. They didn't take, to be honest, I don't even know what this is. And so that's why I sent it in. I was hoping they could figure it out. But it is Lovers and Friends. Oh, yeah. Lovers and Friends. I thought it was like a short dress, skirt. I have no clue. But then it's got this. So I kind of think that that's some kind of like tie. And then it's like some type of dress. I don't know. They said it's not on their designer list, so they didn't take that, but it's got sequins and it's got like these little feathers. It's really pale pink. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it because I don't know what it is. They didn't take these Jeffrey Campbell like just flats. When I sent them in, I wasn't sure if they'd sell in time for Christmas and New Year's. They're silver and black, so they would have been perfect. Let's see what else. They didn't take this Christian Dior tie. It's like a raw silk look. It's like Kiana nylon or something. It's vintage for sure. I think the reason why they didn't accept it, they said it's not on their current designer list, which they've accepted other Christian Dior stuff, but there's like a Wallace's tag up here. So I guess that's where it was originally sold back in the day. They didn't take this J. Crew. It's a regular J. Crew, not factory. It is like a down feather vest. It's navy. Not on their design list, but they have some J. Crew for sale on their site. So at one point they did take it. This one, I just wanted to see if they take it. I bought it for my husband and he decided he didn't want it. So I just kind of wanted to get my money back. It is just a Perry Ellis. It's like a dark burgundy and black, just like a zip-up jacket. So if anybody wants it, I think I paid like $10. You can have it for $10 plus shipping. I don't even feel like listing it. They didn't take Robert Graham. Said it wasn't. All of these, they said it wasn't on the designer list, except for the Christian Dior tie. They said it's not on the current designer list, but it's really cute. I think I wore this in one of my thumbnails for one of my videos. I will link it above. It was kind of cute. I mean, it's so ugly, it's cute. With the sweater vest. I just wanted to be weird, I guess. I don't know. And then they didn't take Eileen Fisher. This is a gorgeous, like a green, like an olive green, quilted silk is 100% silk jacket, I believe, with these little flower prints. They didn't take that. Go figure. And I think that's all. There's 4 bags. We'll start with the ones that they did accept first. The longest thing I have on here is this Lafayette 148 evening jacket. It's been on there 34 days. So like I said, they received it probably the first week of December. They said, oh, let me tell you about the story about the $100 credit that I have or should have gotten. I ended up getting it anyway. She told me that when I reached out and I said, it doesn't look like the boxes are going to make it there by December the 4th or 5th or whatever it was. And she said, it's okay. You shipped them by the time that you were supposed to. So if we accept those 10 items, you'll still get the $100 site credit. And I was like, okay, good. Thanks. Well, I sold more than 10 and I still hadn't seen a credit. And I reached out. She said, well, let me reach out to the promotion teams or whatever. And she did. And then they emailed me back, or she emailed me back and said that I didn't meet the criteria because they didn't receive my items in time. And I was like, that's a little disappointing, because you did tell me that I would still get it. And I said, as a first time consigner, I'm a little disappointed. And then she reached out to him again. And I was like, I've sold at least the 10 things that needed to be accepted. And I ended up getting the $100 site credit anyway. So, and then top it all off, once they finally accepted all the items and sent back the stuff that they did send back, they emailed me a $25 coupon code that I can use as well. So for the delay, and they apologized, but ThredUp's taken like 6 months, a good 6 months, and here they are apologizing for a 1.5 month delay, which I'm totally fine with. But like I said, some of these things they're still processing, and mainly the stuff that needed to get authenticated. But here is the Lafayette 148 jacket. They priced it at $135. They can discount your items how they see fit. If it has a flaw, they can discount it right away as soon as it goes live. They usually drop mine down to about 20% after just a few days if it doesn't sell. But, then again, if it doesn't sell in the first few days, it might set a little bit as well. I've had several that as soon as it went live, it sold within the day or two, which I was totally stoked about. But just know that unless they have some stipulation at the bottom, which very few do, that they can't use a coupon code with the item, the customer can choose to use a coupon if they have it, and they always advertise that 20% off on their site. So pretty much everything is going to be 20% off. So better hope that your items get priced pretty high, because either they'll drop it 20% or your customer is going to use it 20%, but you can't do both from what I understand. So if it's already discounted 20%, they can't use another 20% coupon. If it's 30%, that's probably going to be better for them anyway. Just wait till it gets dropped down a little bit more. But I've noticed that as far as the pricing goes, as long as they've originally there's a little delay again. As long as they've originally priced it higher in that tier, you'll still get that price, even if they use that coupon code. So like that percentage off, because you get 30 to 50% up to 185. So like the lower items are 30, but if they price it at the top and then they keep dropping, somebody use a coupon code, or they originally listed that price, I think you still get that original list price percentage. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know for sure the coupon code. But so, like I said, they sometimes take things that aren't on the current designer list. Sorry, there's another delay. This Lafayette 148 jacket, I can't stand it. I can't stand the delay. This Lafayette 148 jacket was one of the first things they accepted. It's not on the list, but and this Inhabit cashmere sweater. It's hooded, it's V-neck, it's all the things. I paid up for this. I think I ended up paying like $17 for it. It's amazing though, no flaws. If I sold it at the current rate without any coupons, I'd make $50. So I'm pretty sure I can at least double my money on that. Did it accept that? Let's see. Let's go backwards. This Acris Punto, I don't know why they put nightgown. It's just a little tank top. They priced it at 70%. I think I paid like $4 or $5 after my coupon at Savers. I think I had a 30% off at the time. They accepted that. This Barney's New York tie. I don't think Acris is actually on the list right now, which is surprising. Of course, I may be missing it, but this Barney's New York is on there. This is a vintage tie. They accepted that. These fry boots, I kind of just threw some stuff in here so I can try to get my total higher. And I just hit my 1500. I think it's called like an icon status, to where if you sell something higher, it's 60%. Like when you start out, it's 55, and then 60% when you hit 10,000 in sales in a year, you get that VIP status, which is 70%. And I know they recently changed their payout structure. And I could put a link below if you'd like, where it used to be like 40%, and now the lowest is 30, which is kind of crappy, but I don't know. Maybe they'll change it back. But they listed these wrong. These are actually called something different. And I just said, whatever. I did pay up for these. So if they were to sell as is with that 20%, I just make my money back. They're like practically like new. I don't think I can reclaim them for 90 days. So I've got another, 55 days. Hopefully I don't lose too much money. But I'm still trying to get that status. I want that high status. I have some more expensive stuff I need to send in, like a pair of Christian Louis Vuittons that I just got redone. I don't want to send them in till I for sure know I have, the higher status, because I want to make more, because I put more money into getting them fixed. This Proenza Schuler, it's like a faux leather skirt. It's missing the belt. I got it in a thread up rental retirees box. I can I can link that video above. I paid about $10 for it. I believe it's like 10 items for like $100, and they're usually designer items, probably flawed. This one was kind of dirty. I cleaned it with a baby wipe, or like an antibacterial wipe I got from the Dollar Tree, so it came right off. They listed it at $85. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, they listed it at $85. It's currently 30% off, so it would be $59.50. So I mean, I would make like $16, $17. Wouldn't double my money, but whatever. It is missing the belt. But let's see. They accepted these Prada snakeskin T-strap sandals. They're like a blue. There's some flaws on it. Don't get me wrong. And I didn't honestly know if they were like authentic. And that's one thing I'm kind of happy about for the real is they authenticate it and list it. So if it is not real, they'll either send it back to you or they'll keep it because it's not real. It's a fake. And these kind of were a little sketchy. The logo was upside down and I was unsure, but they took them. So I got these Prada snakeskin heels in that designer box. I can link that video above as well. So I think my cost of goods was like $17, $18. It is currently down to 135 with a percentage. So I'd get 50% of that. So I'd still make a good profit. Not bad considering I didn't have to pay to authenticate them. But yeah. And just know that when they first start discounting stuff, I've noticed that they'll put 20% on it. And then maybe a couple days later, a week later, it'll be off of it. And I don't understand why. And then they'll be back on. But I think once they get past that 20%, I mean, if it's like 30%, it doesn't like take it away. It just keeps getting discounted. This dress, CO period. I don't think this is currently on the list. I could have swore it was when I sent it in, but I don't remember. I think I definitely researched it. I sent it in because they price them usually $200-300. Some of them sell for more. They had this exact one listed. They started it out at 265, which I was totally happy at. It's 20% right now. So 212, 55%, I'd make $100 and something dollars. And this was in the rental retirees box deal as well. I don't remember. I had two of them, so I don't know which one it was. But if it's a separate one, I'll link that one above as well. I also got this equipment top in that same rental retirees thread up mystery box. I knew they wouldn't list this, but for $50. This actually isn't on the list, surprisingly. This is already 30% off, $35. I mean, I'd make about $10. So I'd probably get my money back, just my money back, if this sold right now, if it didn't get discounted anymore. It's cute though. This Lafayette 148 dress, they put that it was gray. It's not really a gray color. It was actually like a pewter, almost greenish color, but this didn't get returned, surprisingly. It was really heavy. It's a good size. I think it was like a large. Yeah, it's a bigger size. No, 14. It was a size 14. I got it at Goodwill for like $5.50. I paid the dress price and that's it. So, I mean, my commission rate on that was $37. This isn't the first thing I sold, but I think this goes in order of how they listed them. These Gucci heels, I got these in a designer box. They needed to get cleaned up. They were really dusty. I'm so glad that they knew the like the Zuka whatever design of it. I think they're vintage. I don't know. Anyways, they priced them at $140, and how much do they sell for? They sold for the full price. Nobody even used a coupon. So $56 was my price, my commission payout. Happy with that because I didn't have to authenticate them. These Donald J planners, I think I paid like $4 for them, like regular shoe price. They still had the little barb tag, like they'd never been worn. This isn't on the designer list, but these sold fast, pretty darn fast. Well, like I said, one of the first things to actually sell. $11. I pretty much just doubled my money on that one. Let's scroll back down and go to the next page. About out of my 5 minutes. It's gonna be a long video. Sorry, guys. This Elizabeth and James plaid dress, it's actually really cute. There's purples and blues, and it kind of had that puckered, quilted look a little bit. Not on the list as well. This, I want to say it sold and it was returned. I can't remember. It probably just hasn't been, but it's discounted at 30% already. These Marc Jacobs crystal embellished slides, these sold pretty fast. They didn't sell for much. I want to say I got them at the bins, so I didn't pay much for them, but I've had them for years. I didn't know if they were real. Actually, I thought they were fake until I seen some of different colors listed on their site. My commission was like $12, whatever. Alan Edmonds, I think I paid $4 for these things, maybe. I don't remember. Maybe it was the dollar day, or at my favorite consignment store. They're really nice though. One of the tassels was a little wonky, and or not tassels, the thing that the little, I don't know. So I steamed it just a little bit to get it to lay down, and it was perfect. So this Ted Baker mini dress, I moved this with me from North Carolina. I bought it at one of their thrift stores and I never listed it. It was pretty much like new. I probably paid $5 for it, to be honest. It had a cute little like cinching like tie front. And then this Acris Punto dress. This is like I want to say like a $1,300 dress. It's got like the belt. It looks kind of funny the way they let it lay over on one side and not the other. But like I said, Acris, I don't think it's on the current list. It sold for $92. My commission on it was $37. I want to say I paid Goodwill prices for it, which is like $5.50 for the dress. These Kate Spade shoes, haven't sold, but they accepted them. They're already discounted. These Saint Laurent glasses, guys. Okay. I wanted to keep them so bad. They put the wrong glasses still. I think, well, I don't know. They changed they called them Wayfair Friar Wayfair. I don't know, but that was wrong. They had a name, and I wish I would have put it on there. I might have listed them or sold for more, but I didn't want to choose, too many battles. But they sold in less than 24 hours. As soon as these went live, actually, it was a couple hours. And I don't think that it was discounted, but that person used a coupon code. That's how I knew that they could start using coupon codes like right away. I'm like, it hadn't even been a couple hours. But in that designer box, I paid $18. My commission was $70. A little sad that I didn't get to keep them, but my husband said you need to sell them. They look so good on me. These Prada Sport patent leather little slides, bow front slides. Some of the different colors, like the bolder colors, they listed for a lot more. I think they're probably more rare, but the black, I had black. I want to say they were priced at $14.99, $11.99. I think $14.99, and I used the 30%, or maybe it was 50% at the time. I don't know. I paid less than $10 probably for these. And my commission was 46. This Laurel piano, this like just a button down, women's button down, is linen. I paid Goodwill prices, $4. I know it could have sold for way more and I could have made more. But I don't know. I'm not familiar with Laurel piano. I just know it's a good brand. $23 commission. This mage glitter, it's like I got it from half of half name brand clothing store. So it was like a discounted new, well, it was new with their tags, but it had never been worn. Paid $5 for it. It's discounted at 30%. Was this one that sold and they returned? I want to say I've gotten a lot of freaking like returns already, like more than I've sold. Some of these things have been returned at least twice and then they resell again. So I'm hoping they don't return them again. This Max Mara striped blouse, I want to say I paid $4 for it. Can't remember. Alberto Macaulay, this sold really fast and then they returned it. It sold for the full price, I believe. It is really cute. It's got the print underneath, but it's that crinkled velvet, crushed velvet jacket material. That's not on their list, by the way. And these hunter boots, they wanted to price them at $65. Let me see if I can click on them and bring them up. Hello, see details. They're vintage, and they didn't have any vintage hunter boots on their site that I could see. And they actually say made in Scotland on the hunter label. Let me see if I can show you. They wanted to price them at $65. They've never been worn. I just had to, clean them up a little bit. They were a little dusty. I want to say they were like a 9 or a 10. Come on, show the front. I kind of fought with them a little bit and I said, I believe that these should be priced a little higher. But yeah, they ended up coming up to the 125 and then they sold pretty fast. So, I got my way. That would have put me in a completely different like tier. Let's see. Yeah, I think my payout on that was 40. If they would have priced them at the 65, I would have got like $12, I think, which wouldn't have been fun. I got them at the bin, so I only paid. All right, just know that they have all control of pricing. So if you send it in, they can price it at whatever they want. But you do have a certain leeway. Like if you're uncomfortable with pricing, you can reach out to their team. there's a texting code, and then they'll send it to the pricing team. What will happen is they will put it on hold, and usually when they do that, they'll send you an email saying, once you tell them how much you want to price it at and why, they'll send you an email saying they either approved it or they're going to go ahead with their own pricing, and they want you to accept that. I guess if they don't, they'll send the item back to you at that point. Once you accept that, I think that's where that 90 days comes in that you have before you can reclaim your items from them. Let's see. I don't remember what I was saying. They had accepted this Moschino cheap and chic wool skirt set. Usually they list them together, but because one was a size 10 and one was a size 8, they listed them separately. The jacket sold right away. Well, not right away. It was discounted a little bit. I want to say I paid like $10 for this set. So $19 for commission for the jacket. This Prada sport jacket, it is like navy blue. It's really nice. I was hoping they'd list it for more than what they did, but it keeps selling really fast. Um, and I get the 50% commission rate, which is $60, but it's been returned like this will be the third time. Uh, so I don't understand. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't know if it's just not as heavy or what. It's super soft. This is one that I won. When I was with List Perfectly, I won one of their reseller mystery or boxes that they were giving away. I think they paid like 200 and something for it. So I kind of feel kind of bad. But they listed at 120. I got 60. I wish it would just sell and somebody would keep it. This Theory dress, it's like a jersey cotton stretchy dress. This sold pretty fast. Theory is not on their list, surprisingly. And then it was returned. So it's currently listed. It's one of the longer items. They accepted this first and listed it right away. This Yves Saint Laurent, these are vintage, like I'll update more later. But these are vintage, like brown animal print kind of see-through mesh, like loafers. They're super cute. This They had to authenticate them and everything. This Dolce & Gabbana Basics tie. They just posted this. It's not quite live yet. Listed it for $45. Max Mara, these are shorts. They feel like linen. They're like a pinstripe shorts. They were returned. I think I paid $5. I can't remember. And this Chiara Boni dress. This is currently listed on, I want to say Neiman Marcus and another site, I forget, for like $995. It's super cute. It's like a scuba. It's black. It's my dog. It's black. I was hoping they'd list it for a little bit more, but they were only going to list it for $150. But like I said earlier, if they would have listed it at $150, that would have been the 50% off at least. And like, since they listed it higher, it was the 55% off. What did they originally list it for? Hold on. I talked them up to $225. So this is the price at the 20% off. I believe somebody used a coupon. I don't think it was discounted. They were going to list it at $150. So that's a big difference between that. So I got the 55% commission rate because at that time I hadn't sold the $150 or the $1,500 worth. So let's see. They're still processing a few things. I got this Fendi tie from the Goodwill. I just had a feeling I needed to check the ties, and I found a bunch of designer ties, and this was one of them. It's gold. It's super cute. They haven't photographed it or posted it yet. This Christian Dior vintage, they even dated it to 1980s. I got it in a Joe Mar vintage box. I think my cost of goods was about $4 for that. I've been trying to keep an eye out for that box again. I've gotten two. I did one video. I tried to do another, but for some reason my video kept getting corrupted and it wouldn't transfer. So I gave up after like 2 or 3 times. There's some good stuff in there, but I do believe I did get this one filmed, and I will link that video above as well. They have this priced at 210. It hasn't gone live yet, but usually whenever they say that it's listed, and you click on it, it says it's not available. I think that gives you a short time period to reach out. For me, they've changed prices like crazy. Like I'm okay with the price and then they'll drop it and then it'll raise back up, and it makes me nervous because I'm afraid they're going to price it too low sometimes. So I mean, this is supposed to be easier. Sometimes I feel like I'm constantly checking the app like, you used to do with ThreadUp whenever they start processing your boxes. But yeah, I'm totally happy with this. There's a lot of like little dark spots on this wool jacket. It's like a virgin wool jacket, 100% wool. And I think I got it out with a little bit of Dawn and a little bit of OxyClean and water, and I scrubbed it really gently with a soft toothbrush, and surprisingly it all came out. And I think I missed some on the tag on the inside. That's all they really talked about was the interior. But yeah, and then this is just all the stuff they shipped back to me. Can't wait for that red blazer to go live. There's just a few more. This is a Hunter Bell. It's like a metallic blue, and I love how the shoulders are like a puffed, almost like a capped sleeve. This was returned. This is one of the ones that was returned. This is not on the current designer list. This Gucci dress, this was one I reached out to them about because it's missing the chain. There's a chain that goes through the grommets and it ties, or so I thought. I've seen like pictures of ones with the chains, but all the ones they have listed on the RealReal, they don't have the chains, and they list them for several $100s. So I don't know. I was afraid this was fake. I talked to somebody on Instagram, and they dated it to like the Tom Ford era. That's why they have it as being a vintage dress. But I think it's like silk. It's super lightweight. I didn't see any runs in it. These Chanel, oh, I also got this in the designer box, the ThreadUp designer box. So my cost of goods is like 17, 18, as is the Chanel suede booties. These sold pretty fast. There was some wear on the back, uneven wear on the heel. They sold for the 272, and I was really hoping I was so close to that 1500 mark that I would sell something small and it would boost me up, and then I would get the 60%. But it kept going up and down. I was like $34 away, and then there was a couple of returns, and then it would go back up, and it got back down to like the $1,200 mark, and then it creeped back up, and I just got over the $1,500 mark, and I hope it doesn't go away. But as long as people don't return anything by the 15th, I should be from the month. Well, I'll go over that in just a second. These Marc Jacobs, these have been bought twice. They only priced them at $50. So the sale price was actually $40. I made $12, but they got returned again. This Escada wool dress. It's super lightweight. It's kind of sporty. That it has sold and it was returned. So it's currently live again, I believe. Yeah, so I think I got that Escada dress at the bin, so I probably paid less than $1 for it. It's really cute. It has the zip, the black, it's like a black panel with the zipper in the back. It's Christian Dior sweater. It is a silk blend. it's got Gucci-esque vibes. Like, it's got the red and green and on the side, the stripes, and then it's got like the colorful flowers. Some of their sweaters, they list their vintage sweaters with the prints like this, they list for 200 and something dollars, and they sell for full price. So I was a little disappointed that I listed for 185. They said there's somewhere it's a vintage. There's nothing bad though. But yeah, I sweater shaved it a little bit. It looked pretty good. It's pretty thin though. I mean, but that's probably that silk blend. I paid 17 $20, something like that. So I think it'll do pretty good. I got it at Savers. Maybe it was $12. I don't remember. I took a picture of it. I'll look at it later. This is that Moschino. I think it's Moschino. I don't know. Cheap and chic wool plaid skirt. The skirt eventually sold as well. So I think total like $30 payout. I maybe paid 10 for the set. And then these ones will have sold, so they'll be payout for March. Whenever like the month of February sold, they're gonna get paid out in March 15th. Anything in January, I'll get paid out on February 15th, as long as they're not returned before that window. I think they have like 14 days to return it. And then the C by Chloe skirt, it was returned at least twice. And then it sold again. So I want to say that it was priced at Savers for like $9, and I had my 30% off. I paid up. It was like new. It was denim. It's a denim C by Chloe skirt. I don't think that this is on their list of designers, but that's fine. Let's see. Is there a price? What the crap? Let's go back. I don't know why it keeps going to the Janet Jackson page. They're really promoting her vintage world tour stuff. Sold. There we go. So I sold these two things first. This is the very first things that I sold. I got paid out for them. I think 116 was my payout for these two together. So I got paid out for that January 15th. So they're not taking this money away from me. I haven't got paid out for the other stuff yet. But when I do, this is the stuff that I sold in the month of January. Quite a few items. But like I said, I think there was just as many returns. I think 500. Hold on. So as long as I don't have any returns by February 15th, my payout will be 510. So yay! Super exciting. Just a little over $600 for just a little bit over a month. On the Real is pretty exciting. I don't know why I've been so scared until now. Like I've had this app downloaded and been a deal since like 2016. I used it mainly for like comps and stuff, but like you seen in my thumbnail, I'm wearing the Fear is a Liar t-shirt. I don't know why I was ever scared. I should have just took that step, and a long time ago. Took me forever to do ThreadUp, and I was pretty successful with ThreadUp when I did it until they changed a lot of things, and I got scared at that too. So if they would ever, put those labels back out there for everybody to send, and I'm hoping that when they get that Dallas warehouse up and going, they'll do that so people can start sending in stuff again, because I would really love to sell on ThreadUp as well. That, like I said, that business model where I give it to somebody, they do the work for me, and then I might want to think about sending some of my lower stuff to flip so I can just get it out of the house. So I don't know. So I am pretty excited about how it's going so far. I need to get another box ready. I have about 20 things so far that I want to send to the Real. And I mean, probably have more. I just gotta dig them out. Gotta clean some stuff up as well. I think I'm gonna start sending in a lot of ties. They have a really low cost of goods, and for the most part, they'll list them about $50. Um, I have a Hermes tie that I also got. I think I paid $3.99 for it at Savers. I'm pretty sure it's real. I'm hoping they'll list it for about $100. Um, I could probably definitely sell it on my own and get more for it, but I don't think I will. Even though it's easy, ties are super, super easy, but you do have to measure and know the widest part of the tie, the length, all that stuff. I don't know. I might change my mind. So if you sell on the real, and you have videos, let me know. I love to watch other reseller videos, especially when I'm on this kick. So right now I'm on this kick about the real and there's really not a whole lot of current videos about the real, especially after their change and everybody's still doing it. The reason why I actually took the plunge is because Daniela over at Ivy and Blush, she sells a lot on the real, and so does Jack and Ryan. I think they're the ones that the reason why she started selling on the real. So hopefully it'll be just successful for me. I don't have as many like designer items in my area. I live in Podunk, Oklahoma. Um, actually, Arkansas. I work in Arkansas, so I'm on the border. So I'm like Arkies and Okies and whatever. And these people, yeah, they think Coach is designer. Michael Kors, that's their thing. That's high end for them. So I'm lucky to find anything. If it's at the Goodwill, it probably came from a bigger city, and it is now in our in our little store. Um, but yeah, if you like reseller content like this, be sure and like and subscribe this video. If you want to see more updates, especially, I will try to do this once a month every time I have more sales for the next month and what I'll get paid out, what's returned, what they accept, all that good stuff. This is a new kind of format for me for this video. So if you don't like it, let me know. I definitely need to find a new place to film because this is getting on my nerves. I might feel like, God shining down on me with his light. Anyways, I'm so stupid. But yeah, y'all have a good night, and I'm hoping to get some more videos recorded. So if you see me in the same shirt, don't think nothing of it. This is the only time I have to do it. I actually got off at 1 p.m., so I have a couple hours. So, more than likely I'll put on a different shirt because I have bought a whole bunch of graphic t-shirts for my videos. So, y'all have a great night, and we will see you later. Bye.